Cha-cha, stop. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Hey everybody. Oh. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome. It's been a while, and in that time period of things that have happened, obviously Cha-Cha's new to the mix. So everybody meet Cha-Cha. She is chewing on a cow ear at the moment, only natural chews for this baby. And she just turned 3 months old. So she's 3 months old November, and November 8th she's 3 months old. And she's great. Things have been great. I planned on making a second channel just to focus on her, but honestly I've just been so busy with training her and doing all that good stuff, you know. I just haven't had time to make a second channel, and honestly, this is my channel, right? This is my, I don't like being called just a crochet channel, just a knitting channel, just a painting channel. This is my life. This channel is where I just dump anything I want to. And right now, I want to dump Cha-Cha on it, okay? Like, look at her. Cha-Cha's very trained. She's very, would you like to see some of her training? Hold on, let's see if she'll do anything for us. Come here, Choo-Choo. Okay, Choo-Choo, sit. Sit. Your hand, your paw. Good girl. Down, down. Good girl. Can you heel? Come here, heel, heel. Heel, heel. Okay, that one's a bit harder. That one's a bit harder, but she is very well behaved in public. We just got her fully housebroken, so that was a big one. So happy. But you may be wondering what these bags are for, or maybe you're not because you read the title. But anyway, so I consider myself a very fashionable person. I love clothes and shoes and purses, all that good stuff. I really like to present myself in a polished way, I like to say. I don't like the typical, you know, like the sweatpants and tennis shoes and a graphic tee. I'm not a fan of that for myself. I don't feel pretty in that, and I don't feel comfortable, so that's not what I wear, right? So like today, I'm wearing this navy, Cha-Cha's hair is all over it now, but it's a navy J. Crew knit, and it's very nice. It's got like a boxy feel. And then I've got on these white knit trousers and a gold necklace, and then I've got all my Ana Luisa jewelry in my earrings, and I normally wear Ana Luisa rings as well. So the only thing I don't have from Ana Luisa, well actually I have one Ana Luisa necklace, but that's not enough. I want more, and this necklace is not from Ana Luisa. But anyway, so my fashion throughout the years has changed a lot, right? So I'd say I went through a quirky girl era, and by quirky I mean whimsical, right? I had a very whimsical fashion sense, I would say back in like maybe 2016, right? I did very whimsical, and then I went very preppy, and then I went very and when I say like whimsical, I mean like if anyone's seen Hello My 20s, the Korean drama, the girl that claimed that she could see ghosts, but she was really lying, you know. I can't remember what her name, Song Ji-won, her. She was my fashion inspiration for my whimsical era. So I dressed like her, and then I moved on. I went into a preppy look, you know, lots of pink and mini skirts and, you know, button downs. You know, I did that for a while, and that was fun. But now I want to dress, I'm dressing comfortably at this point in my life, and I'm dressing in what makes me feel pretty, and I don't want to dress in what I think is trendy, right? I'm just dressing for myself at this point, and I've been doing some Oh, and I also had a vintage era where I only wore like 60s vintage, and I really loved that era. That was more recent. And I want to dress, you know, just for me. I don't want to follow a trend. I want to dress how I feel comfortable in colors that I feel pretty, and just be true to me, have my own style, you know? So the problem is a lot of the things I created at this point, they don't match what I wear. I don't feel comfortable in them anymore. I don't feel pretty in them anymore. It's not me. It's not me anymore per se. And so I'm going through, this is everything I've ever made, right? So I'm going through everything, and we are going to purge, right? And we're purging, and we are entering our, I don't even know what to call this era, to be honest. I think if I had to pick an aesthetic that it matches closest with, I'd say French girl mixed with American mixed with 60s vintage, right? That's what I'm going for. Like, it's a good mix. So like, I like to wear a lot of like beige, brown, white, black, some navy. This is actually the only shade of blue I feel comfortable in, to be honest. Like, in like blue jeans, right? But I don't feel good in light blue. And I actually just got rid of 3 trash bags full of clothes today. I took them to like the drop-off, you know, place, and now my wardrobe is starting to come together more, and it feels more like, okay, these are the things I actually wear. Everything else was just clutter at this point, right? And that's what I feel like my me-made wardrobe is starting to feel. I just have a lot of clutter I need to get rid of, right? Yeah, so let's go through this, you know? Let's go through this. Let's go through. So, and I do still love light pink, right? I don't wear as much light pink because it feels a bit too preppy sometimes for me, but I do. Cha-Cha really likes straws, and she's going to try and pull the straw out of this cup, guaranteed. That's why I gave her the cow ear. Did you know that, baby? Okay, so this is my princess cardigan. I will never get rid of this just because it is the first thing I made with a better yarn, you know, and even though I'm not a sentimental person, I think I should keep this for, you know, just to have. And I really like the design. It's so soft. It means good things, right? So everything I'm gonna throw up in that chair. Okay, so already in this chair, this is my, okay, Cha-Cha really has a thing for knitted pieces and yarn and crocheted pieces, so it's gonna be very hard to keep her awake. Okay, this is my, I cannot remember what it's called, afternoon tea? No, it's not the afternoon tea. I can't remember what this is called. I will put a picture of the pattern up here, but this, I'd say, still really does fit my aesthetic. It's Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha. Sorry. This does fit my aesthetic still, and I really like this. It's very open and baggy. Like, I don't like super structured looks sometimes, so this really fits. Hold on a minute. Sorry. Okay, this is the first thing I ever crocheted, ever, right? And it's using this recycled polyester yarn, and it's my bubble cardigan, and I have to keep this just because I want to be able to look back on where I started. Even though, it's okay. I feel it's a little bit too like bubblegum girl for me at the moment. I probably wouldn't wear this, but I might pass it down to somebody in the future. Yeah. Keep that. Okay. This is my first ever knitted vest. like, this is my first ever knitted garment, not even knitted vest. This is my first ever knitted garment, and it is white, and it is chunky, and it's got a strand of gold in it, which I like. I do not wear silver jewelry because I just don't think silver looks good on me. It kind of, I feel like it clashes with my skin tone. Cha-cha back up. And yeah, so the silver is a no, but gold is good. I really like this. It's cropped, it's nice. So we're gonna keep it. Now this is a mini skirt I have not shown on my channel that I made. And it's really cute. It's just a stockinette. In different colors. It's got a stretchy waistband that I sewed into it and these gold buttons, and I did not follow a pattern, but I still really like this, even though I don't really wear these colors, but I like how it's muted. It's not very saturated. I don't really feel good in like super saturated stuff. Video is just me like occupied cha-cha. I don't feel good in super saturated stuff, so I like this still. Okay, this is one leg warmer. I don't know where the second one is. It's in here somewhere, but it's gray, dark gray. I don't wear gray. Don't wear gray at all. Don't wear gray. So that's gonna stay in the bag. We'll make a separate pile right here. This is a overall that I crocheted, like a play suit. I did not know what I was doing when I made this. Like, it's nice, but I didn't understand yarn choices, so I used a cotton that really stretched over time, and it's, oh my god, there's so much dust floating in the air. I'm so sorry, but it's kind of a cute aesthetic. But anyway, I really didn't know what I was doing when I made this, so it stretched super big, so it does not fit me at all. So that is definitely not keeping it. This is a gray hoodie that I made. I got this yarn on sale, and it's got glitter in it and pink edging. Yeah, the only reason I bought this yarn because it was on sale and I was a bit addicted to just buying yarn. Even though I knew at the time I didn't wear gray, I still wanted it. So yeah, this is definitely not keeping this. This is that other leg warmer. This is a scarf that I made my brother. He never wore it. It is, you see, I kind of have mixed feelings about this, right? Because I don't really wear scarves, but I feel like this is kind of nice, no? And it's got the baubles in it. Is this, how do we feel about this? Cha-Cha obviously likes it. But I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't really wear scarves. I'd rather wear a shawl and just like bundle it up around my neck. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this because I just, like, even though I really like it and it does fit my aesthetic, I just don't see myself wearing a scarf. I'm not really a scarf girl. And that brings me to this scarf. I don't wear scarves, right? I don't know why I made this. I just wanted to make something. But I don't wear scarves. I've never worn scarves. I have one purple scarf that I wear, that I wore when I was a kid, right? And I wore it because it was a gift. But I don't wear scarves. I don't know why I made it. Okay. These are a pair of shorts. Again, I didn't use the right type of yarn. It really stretched. Also, I made these when I was a lot heavier. I used to be 65 pounds heavier, and I've since lost that weight, and these are way too big for me now. So these are gonna go, even though these do have a matching top to them. I can't, they'll just look way too big on me now. Way too big on me. Okay, now this is interesting. This is a cashmere infinity scarf I made using the moss stitch. This is one of the first things I made with a better yarn, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's nice, but I just don't really like infinity scarves. I think, like, I'd rather have a neck, right? I'd rather have like the terrazzo neck. I'd rather have that versus an infinity scarf. Or I'd rather have a shawl that's gonna drape down on me a bit more, right? So I think even though I really like this and it's like really nice yarn, I think I'm gonna get rid of this still. Bye. Okay, now this is interesting. I made this with one skein of yarn, or maybe two, and I ran out and I just never finished it because I wanted it to be a bit bigger, even though it's perfectly fine as it is now. I mean, you could kind of wear it like that. Yeah, I think it looks fine like this. I know this is lion brain yarn. I think it's the, I don't know, but that's how it looks. I think it's got really nice colors in it, but I just don't like these colors together. Like, I like all of these colors separately, but I don't like them together. And again, I bought this yarn just because it was on sale. That's the only reason I bought it. And I didn't even like it that much. It's sad. Like, I bought it and I didn't even like the colors that much, but it was on sale, so I had to have it. See, I was addicted to buying yarn. Now I'm much more intentional with what I buy and what I make. So this is going in the bye-bye pile. Okay. This is a apron that I made for when I used to ice skate. And it didn't come out exactly how I wanted, and I don't really like the yarn I used. It's like acrylic. Nothing wrong with acrylic, but I think this would have been prettier with something that wasn't worsted weight. Like if this had been a like a DK or a sport weight, and it laid down better, but I think it's just a bit too bulky, structured. I just don't like it. I don't like how it turned out. So this is going. Now this is funny, right? This I was trying to make a hoodie and I made way too many increases and went around, so it ended up being a top with a cape around it. And yeah, it didn't come out how I wanted. Ow, cha-cha. I don't like the color that much. It's because it's not a navy. It's kind of a navy, but it's almost like a jewel tone blue, and I like jewel tones, but not this. I think this is a bit too, and you can't really see it, but it's like, it looks better in the sun, right? It's very vibrant, right? It's very saturated, and I've never worn it. So I think it's safe to say I never will wear it. So it has to go. This is my first crochet pullover. And it is, I think it's Grace for the Frills pattern. And this is nice, but I don't like the fit of it. It's a bit too fitted for me. Like, it's just a bit too fitted for me, and it's very bulky yarn, like very chunky. And I don't like this chunky yarn being very fitted. I feel like if you're gonna use bulky yarn, then I want it to be a bit more loose, you know? Or maybe I just don't like bulky weight garments. I don't know. But also I don't like the scalloped edge, right? And I know I could easily take that out and change it, but I feel like the scalloped edge looks a bit too, I don't know, it's just not a look that I'm a fan of. Not a fan of it. So that's gonna go. And that was everything in that bag. So I guess we'll just put everything back in this bag. Ew. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm really not a sentimental person. Like, some people feel really attached to the pieces they create. I do not. I don't at all. Next. This vest. This is a brown vest. Crochet vest. Made the pattern up myself. It's got like a little detailing on the edge. It's a V-neck. And what I absolutely hate about it, that is rechangeable, are these buttons. I hate these buttons, okay? Can you see those buttons? All of them are different, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. All the buttons are different. I absolutely hate it. This vest isn't that bad. Like, it's not that bad, really. Maybe I could just change, let me try it on. I only wore it once. I do remember that about it. I only wore this once. I mean, I don't know, this is kind of giving me like dark academia, and it's giving me dark academia. Or it's giving, oh no, it's giving me grandpa core. No. I'm not a fan of grandpa core, and that's what this is giving me. I was trying to figure out why don't I like this. Like, even though I like the color, I like the idea of it's a vest, you know, but no, it's giving me too much grandpa core, and I hate the buttons. I know I could change the buttons. I don't want to see people in the comments saying, you could just change the buttons and kept the vest. No, I'm sorry. It's grandpa core, and I only ever wore it once, right? I only wore it once. I can't see myself keeping something I only wore once. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, next. Next is this vest, and I actually really like this vest. It's like gray, right? But it's really soft. I remember I got this yarn at Michael's, and it was like, it had a very high wool content, which is what I liked about it, and I got it on sale, obviously. So even though I didn't like gray, I didn't wear gray, because I've had a thing against gray for a very long time. This is nothing new. I still bought it because it was on sale, and I was like, you know, I'll force myself to wear gray. I wore it, it was cute, but I still think I look fugly in gray, okay? I look really ugly in gray. I just don't like how gray looks on me at all. It's not cute at all, okay? Oh, this is just something yeah, this is just, I didn't make that. I was just getting rid of it because it was mixed in with my sweater stuff. Okay, now this is a hard one. I made this, right? And this is a really nice crochet summer top. I really love this top. But I absolutely hate the speckles. Absolutely hate the speckles. The speckles are, get ready for it, red, purple, and blue. When do those colors ever go together? When have you ever seen them together? Red, purple, and blue. Like, I know red and blue make purple, right? But you normally just see red and blue, or purple and blue. Never red and purple though. No, that doesn't work. But I just don't like the speckles. I absolutely hate the speckles in this. Can you see the speckles? You can kind of see the speckles. But I hate the speckles in this so much. Also, this is 100% cotton, and it's a worsted weight cotton, so it's very dishclothy to me, very heavy. I think if I would have used a finer cotton, it'd feel a lot softer, more like a garment. So I'm gonna make the hard decision. I'm going to get rid of this, but I'm going to remake this. I am going to remake this in a yarn that I really like, in a color I really like, because I do really like this like off-white color, right? I'm gonna remake this. Promise. Absolutely promise. I'm gonna re-crochet this V-neck in the back, V-neck in the front with these arm ties. Maybe with some more shaping, right? Since this is just a box, I think I could, I know how to, I made this really early on in my career, right? I know how to do shaping now. I know how to shape. I'm gonna remake this, I promise. But I can't see myself wearing this again. I'm sorry. Even though I did wear it a lot. Like, I really wore this last, or whenever, how many summers ago that was. Maybe 2020 or something like that. Oh, okay, this is the top that went with those shorts. I still really like this top. I adore this top. It's got the cross on the front. It's got the two-tone. I'm keeping this. Absolutely adore it. Keep it. Keep it. Okay, red. Red crop top. Second ever sweater I crocheted ever, right? And it's got a little detailing on the arm, a little like cable, but not a cable. So here's the thing. Mostly I don't wear a lot of like extra saturated colors and things like that. But that's what I absolutely love about French girl aesthetic, okay? Because it really makes sense I'm in my French girl era, because I don't know if I've ever said this, but I'm French. Like, my family is from France. I've been there. We lived in the countryside, like La Rochelle. I speak French, kinda. I started learning French in 2016. I took French for 3 years. I went to France. I had a ball. Not really. I went to France, stayed there for 3 weeks, and then I stopped speaking French. I stopped, and now I picked it back up, and I'm like, I should continue, right? And like, my French actually isn't that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse, but my French is actually like I can hold conversations, you know? I can get around. I can get by, you know? I'm not fluent, but like I can hold my own, you know what I'm saying? But what I love about French girl aesthetic is that for the most part they wear lots of muted colors, and then they'll just like wear like one day it's just like bam, color, like pop of color everywhere, and I absolutely love it because I don't want to be confined to wearing bright colors every single day. Like, I feel like I would get exhausted by that. Like, I don't know, I just feel I don't think I would like to wear bright colors every day, but like every now and then, yeah, I feel that. So I'm keeping this, okay? And I think red looks really good with my skin tone, but I'm definitely keeping this. Okay, ooh, next. This is my beautiful sweater number 1, 5. My favorite things to wear. And I absolutely love it. And it is in a alpaca. It's alpaca yarn. And it's my first ever knit sweater, right? So my second knit garment, my first knit like full pullover sweater. And I mean, you can never go wrong with just a plain white sweater. And this is super lightweight. Like, it's just like so light and airy. Like, I could get away with wearing this in like spring, easy in spring. But like, you could just, I mean, why would I get rid of a perfectly good white sweater? White goes with every look you could imagine, okay? Even if I change my aesthetic again, which I don't really foresee, I see myself sticking with this because I feel very comfortable in what I wear now, and I can see myself wearing it for a long time. It feels very me. It's like I've been trying to like get to this point. You know what I mean? Like, everything else I was just following trend, but now I'm just dressing. Sorry, the camera stopped. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of that at all. This baby is my brunch dress. Wrote the pattern myself. If you were a tester for me and the pattern still hasn't been released, I'm so sorry. I am definitely going to release it. I've just been trying to decide if I want it to be a free or paid pattern. Because it's my first pattern, I don't feel comfortable charging because I feel like there's mistakes in it, and like errors in it. I mean, the sizing may be off, so I don't think I want to charge for it, and it's taken me a very long time to come to that decision. Also, I was waiting on a couple testers. But anyway, this will be released. Definitely keeping this. This is my first thing I ever made in knitting for olive yarn, right? And I say I'm not sentimental, but like, I'm like low-key yarn sentimental. Like, this is pure silk. This is the pure silk. I cannot see myself getting rid of this when I spent like $80 in the yarn. I spent $80. Like, this first bag was like everything I learned in the first 6 months of crochet right? When I was just using acrylic, I didn't really like how worsted weight yarn looked. I now don't like how worsted weight yarn looks. And I just feel like everything looked too bulky because it was worsted weight yarn, you know? But no, I love this. Absolutely love how this looks on me. This is a white hat that I actually made for my granddaddy, and he didn't like the weight of the yarn. He wanted something finer texture, so I just kept it for myself. And I really don't wear hats, to be honest. Like oh God, I don't wear like those type of hats, right? I'll wear like a beret or like a sun hat, but I don't really wear like toboggan type of hats. Or this isn't even a toboggan, this is a cap, okay? Because it doesn't have a brim on it. So let's just, I don't like this hat, okay? That's what I'm just trying to say. This is a cap hat. This is just a cap, and I don't want it. This, on the other hand, is a beret. And it's a very cute beret. And I really like it. And it looks really cute with my hair at the moment, even though it's probably like crazy looking, right? Because my bangs. But this is a really cute beret that I made, and I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely keeping this. Definitely keeping that. Ooh, this is my favorite shawl I made. This is using a Expression Fiber Arts. This is an Expression Fiber Arts pattern. This yarn is alpaca, cotton, and wool. And I got it from a yarn store when I was driving through Southern Pines, North Carolina. I can't remember what the yarn store is called, but there's only one yarn store in Southern Pines, North Carolina. And see, this is what I was talking about, how I like shawls better. See, this just looks nicer to me. Like, I like how it comes down a lot more, you know, like I feel like you could put a jacket on over top of this and like this would be the look, you know? And like, especially like I'm wearing a v-neck, so this would really like, and yarn is so freaking soft. And even though this is gray, it's mainly pink, okay? This is pink and gray, but it's mainly pink. So this just barely scoots by. This gray, I can deal with that because it's mainly pink. Keep it. And I like the Expression Fiber Arts pattern so much, I made a second one, right? And this is a navy blue, which looks like a Monet painting, mixed with a baby blue. Can you see those colors in there? And yes, I said I don't like baby blue, which I don't. But this baby blue has glitter in it, which I really like. And this is mainly, I'd say, a navy blue shawl, right? I think the baby blue just kind of brightens it up a little bit. So this would actually look, really good with this outfit, I think. Like this would look really good with this outfit. And I really like this one, okay? Like, I know I don't like baby blue, I know I don't like gray, but I can tolerate it when it's mixed with the color I do like. So we're keeping it. It fell in the back of the couch. I'm gonna have to hunt it out. Ooh, this is a good one. Now this cardigan, I was so obsessed with, and I can't remember what it's called. I'll put a picture of the pattern here. I was so obsessed with how this looked in the pattern, and then I made it, and I absolutely hated it. I did exactly what it said. It's just, I just don't like it for some reason. Like it looks better, I think, on her than it is on me. And I think that's mainly in part because it is a knit in one, like a yoke, not knit, crochet in a yoke. Stuff that's crocheted in a yoke, like in one piece, only works for flat-chested people, okay? That's a pretty heavy statement I just said, but I stand by it, okay? Because my boobs aren't huge, but they're not tiny either. So when I wear this, the front just goes whoop. It just goes whoop. It doesn't go down. It just goes whoop around my boobs. And I absolutely hate it. And I actually made a modification to this pattern. It has a folded brim. I stuck a black ribbon in it and tied the ribbon at the top, which I think is super cute. But I just really hate how this fits around my boobs. So I would recommend this pattern to flat-chested people. Definitely. So this, not keeping. Okay, this I made really recent actually. This is probably my most recent finished crochet piece. This is the, oh God, don't mess. What is it? I can't remember. I'll put a picture of the pattern right here. I know it's by Hannah something. Okay, I know her name. It's got to be Hannah. I think it is. But anyway, oh, the Nina top. This is the Nina top. I will not put a picture because I remember. This is the Nina top. Okay, and I finished it, and it took me forever because it's fingering weight and cotton and single crochets. But I absolutely love this, and like I said, pop of color days, okay? We have pop of color days when we're just like, bam, color all day, okay? Am I doing that every day of the week? No, okay? Maybe 1 or 2 days out of the week? Yes. Actually, I bought the coolest. I bought a pink satin quilted, I think it's a house coat, but I'm not wearing it like a house coat. I'm wearing the thing out, baby. From the 60s, and it's like hot pink, okay? It's hot pink, and I've never bought something that bold before, and I still haven't worn it. But I'm gonna wear that thing, okay? I'm gonna wear that thing. It's gonna be gorgeous on me, and that's gonna be off my pop of color day. Crochet skirt. Very nice. It's a pair of shorts, it's a skirt, but it's way too big for me now because I made it when I was a lot heavier. Way too big for me now, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. And finally, in this bag is the knee along fit, and I gotta keep this, okay? I mean, I made it because it made me look like knee along. Obviously, have to keep it. Okay, Cha-Cha, you are biting me. So that is everything. That is everything. So let's stuff this back in right quick. Hey, it was so nice to make this video with you. It was so nice for you guys to meet Cha-Cha finally. My little baby, even though she had a hard time around all this yarn, you could tell. She had a very hard time. But anyway, my camera's dying now. I'm gonna go edit this and post it, hopefully today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.